After hearing all the great reviews on Assassin's Creed 2, I wasn't disappointed when I finally got and played it for 25 hours in total. It is such an amazing game, it is a must-buy. It is easily the most enjoyable game of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Everything is good in it, I'm not exaggerating. I'd have to say that the story is the best part of it, and that's pretty rare for games. In 2009, this game came out and it still holds up with its graphics, even though it is a bit dated. What I like about it is the combat. As you can see here, I'm using the sweeping ability, and here I managed to hit 6 enemies. Assassin's Creed 2 is filled with exciting and enticing moments that are close to your heart. This is when Ezio returns to his home in Sequence 13 and sees what's left of his family. Maria thanks him for bringing Patricio's feathers to her. It's very sad. I almost cried in the sequence.
Open, damn you! Open! It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts. No more weapons. Let us see what you are made of, old man.
All right then. If that's how you want to play it.
So, the ending of Assassin's Creed 2 has you fighting against Rodrigo in a fist fight. It's quite a tedious one, but it says a lot about his ideas and ideals. This ending is perfect. Rodrigo's Borgia is a great villain. It connects to the Pazzi conspiracy that is popular in Florence. And it's quite historically correct that he became Pope. So, after this long fist fight finishes, there's going to be a sequence where you meet Minerva, who explains that the Aizu, the ancient ones, are the ones responsible for creating humans, and it's quite an interesting outcome.
You can't! You can't! It's my destiny! Mine! I am the prophet!
You never were.
Get it over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done.
This decision seems stupid at first, but it's quite smart.
Requiescat in pace.
Slogan, rest in peace, in Latin.
We must speak.
Who are you?
Wow, Minerva is quite enticing. When she looks straight at the camera, yeah, outcome is quite interesting.
So too might this world. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
Wow, this final is such an opening for the next games. This is Sub-16's video. It shows Adam and Eve escaping the Izu facility with an apple of Eden that probably gave them their enlightenment. And here we can see the Izu creating humans, using humans they already made with the apple of Eden. And they escape.
Adam, I have it.
Eve.
Look out!
So, next part is the challenges. And basically here's the mailman challenge, and it's the easiest challenge ever. You just have 5 minutes. I only used 1 minute. You have to chase a Templar courier and kill him, and then loot a letter. You can also read a letter too. It's pretty nice. This is supposed to be endgame content. Quite disappointed, but there's a lot of content to compensate it for. Okay, the real challenge, the Assassinations. I listed the 5 from the easiest to the hardest. Why am I showing the hardest mission in Florence as the easiest one? Well, it's quite easy when you have smoke bombs. Very. You have to kill 10 brutes in 1 minute. I only use 20 seconds. As you can see, I use thieves as a diversion. Hidden blades to kill them in a smoke fog. And that's it. 2000 Florence easy. Next mission is quite difficult. It's in Forli, and you just have to kill 3 enemies without being detected. This is the first one. I always just use these courtesans because they're a great distraction for guards. This one's walking around at the side. Oh, here I had to fight a bunch of them. Now, here is my mistake. I hired a bunch of thieves. Now, thieves lure the guards away, and you can chase the guards and attack them, and they won't notice you. So, I just let them run away, and now I just lost a lot of distance. So, I start chasing them, and it's quite annoying because I have to reduce the distance, and I actually had to run all around Forli with them. The problem here when it's running, there's a lot of people you could fall easily, but it's still fun. Yeah, I'm surprised I still haven't got to him yet. Almost. Finally. Okay, third hardest challenge. It's a challenge in San Gimignano. That's how you pronounce it right. It's in Tuscany. And I started it right where you get the assassination from the pigeon den. And there's a lot of guards you could kill on the rooftops. I avoided some. And here they are. You have to kill 5 archers on the rooftops, and there's 2 of the guards on the floor. So that guard is walking over there, and you could just air assassinate him from an overly high distance. Okay, this guard is supposed to be under this rooftop. Now he's coming out right now. And assassinate. Okay, I skipped a bit for the next assassination. He's supposed to be on a rooftop next by. There, you have to be sure not to get him to even look at you, because then most likely you'll be detected. The difficulty in this one is to plan out your assassination. It's one of the reasons I like Assassin's Creed 2, because you could plan out each assassination differently, and once you complete the mission, then you can't repeat it again because missions are repeatable. That's why it holds much more value to me in challenge and replayability. Okay, so I actually chose a far pigeon den to do this 3-minute challenge to assassinate 3 pedestrians that are basically Templars. And the problem is they're quite in the far distance. As you can see, I opened the map a couple of times to find where I am. Venice is easily the most beautiful city in this game. There are 4 main areas. Florence, Tuscany, which is San Gimignano, Forli, which is Romanga, and Venice. I learned so much about the architecture and the history of these cities too from this game. Okay, there's the target, and he keeps almost spotting me. Before I was unsure to assassinate him right away, so I waited for the courtesans.
Baby! Oh, hey, how about you and me, huh?
Okay, next one. 1 minute and 40 seconds left after the first target. As you can see, this is my first try on this assassination. I'm pretty sure I was lucky on this one. Parkour in this game is really great. That's what I like about it. It's even better than Brotherhood, since you can jump off rooftops without having a limit in this game. "44 seconds left to the last target. How am I gonna do that?" So I guessed he'd be over there. So I found a canoe, started rowing. I like these assassinations with a time limit. It also makes it harder, and it also makes it more interesting. See, here I'm wasting time trying to jump off this, but I didn't know how. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 3 seconds left.
Have you lost your mind?
This is easily the most hardest assassination in the game. It's part of a main sequence. Sequence 13, the bounty of the Vanities. And you have to kill some of Savonarola subordinates and guards. Savonarola is the monk that took the Apple of Eden. As you can see, the physics here is quite stupid, and if it was actually quite realistic, that would probably kill him, Ezio. Yeah. Yeah, I only need to text you when the bar turns red, so I haven't been detected yet. Why is this challenge so hard? So obviously it's because there's 2 of every kind of guard. Brutes, light guards, stalkers, and they're all around the ship. But there's an easy solution for that. Use a gun. Start shooting. The guards will search you. And when you shoot the gun again, more guards will come. It's funny that the blast has a huge radius. The guards just fall inside the water and die automatically. Funny. So here I have to just kill a guy in the middle. But I'll try killing all the guards just so it'd be complete.
Opened my eyes. One of them, equality and justice. All that remains
No guards on the
shackles of our troubled past, and accept the Lord as our
back
Savior
part of the ship.
and true leader.
I heard that you can use a smoke bomb and breathe through this mission. This is also easy. Still the hardest mission because I replayed it like 10 times.
What have I done?
You tried to force devotion.
Sometimes the people must be told what to think.
No good has ever come of that. Benché il mio cuore sia turbato, la mia mente è lucida. Requiescat in pace.
That's a lot of Italian words I don't understand. Okay, the next sequence, races. So there are 5 races that I chose as the hardest. The easiest one is this part of the main story in Venice, during the parade, the masquerade, too.
Start when you're ready. The first contestant to beat the course record is one step closer to the golden mask.
I easily prefer the parkour of Assassin's Creed 2 over Brotherhood. Brotherhood felt so slow. Somehow Revelations, which is the third entry of the game, was as fast as Brotherhood, so I have no... Assassin's Creed 2 actually, so I have no clue what's happening. I like these races so much. They just make you feel that you're exploring their open world, finding some tracks that the designers made intentionally. Yeah. Whatever you do, if you jump from a high distance into water, you won't get any damage. As you see, I still had almost half a minute to complete this race, so it's quite easy.
The winner! You've proven yourself the fastest and strongest in Venezia! You are now one step closer to the grand prize!
What I like about this game, that each assassination in the main story is something different.
You would honor me by granting a quick.
Okay, the thief races. This is the one in Venice. It's relatively difficult, but as you'll see in a few moments, it's quite easy because how the marks are built.
What have I done? Forgive me! Mercy!
Hey, don't let
Missed it one. I missed that jump. But somehow got that mark without doing it. Yeah, I should have stayed on the rooftops, but still got the mark. In regards to Venice and Assassin's Creed 2, I collected every treasure box and collectible in the game. It's just that fun. Also, the main currency of the game comes from missions that are only playable once, and those treasure boxes, but I still had a lot more left at the end game.
This is my turf. I can outrun any man I know here, but a little bear told me you're quite good. Care to prove it?
So this is the race in Forli. It's probably one of my second favorite areas in the game. I like all the swamps and the fact that you can ride a horse.
I don't want to end like this!
That was a long jump.
Get him! What? Where did he go?
Yeah, and one of the DLC missions, sequence 12, you get to save Katerina and her kids. From two mercenaries that come to take the Apple of Eden from her.
impressed this time.
Okay, so the next challenge is a horse race with this chick.
I'm trying to find a boat to Venezia.
You're nearly there, friend. Are you in a hurry?
Perhaps not.
You can help us settle a dispute. I bet my friend here, the first stranger to come along, can race the course faster than him.
I suppose that will be me. And if you're right, what do I win?
Perhaps a private riding lesson?
Lend me a horse.
A private riding lesson. We all know what that means. Horseplay. The mission is called too. I was searching for the horse before. Why did I put it in the second hardest race? Well, it's because there is a very clear agenda, and the reward shouldn't be missed. Also, controlling the horse is a bit difficult, but it's not all that bad. Recently I played Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the horses there. Oh. Oh, the horse got the checkpoint. Ten, 9, 8.
Home with their tails between their legs. They couldn't stand to be beat. Nicely done, Messere.
Call me Ezio. I still have some time for that private lesson.
It would be my pleasure, Ezio. Call me Amelia.
Emilia? I had a girlfriend once that name. Didn't go well.
Good. I see.
Okay, so the hardest race is quite trivial. The one Florence has you do without any mistakes. I wonder if anybody actually has jumped over roofs like this. Wow, this music in this game is superb. I could hear it on a loop again and again. This is why I like these races, because they come with a soundtrack to log, and it all makes it more exciting and enjoying. Whoops, forgot to grab. After playing this game, now I understand why everybody says Assassin's Creed 2 is probably the best upgrade of example and an upgrade of an Assassin's Creed game. Despite that side quests lacked content, these were very fun. I could do more of these races. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll stay with me for the next video on Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and you can check out my Just Cause 3 video. Thank you.